Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee. Game interleague series with a sweep next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here. Fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
Today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Gardner over at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 3 homers, and 19 driven in. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. The 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner will score from second. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Happ will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Eric Sogard. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. 0-1, here it comes. 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot, to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Let's go.
Cain runs. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Bounce it to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Jed Jerko is on deck. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Jerko playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Digging in, Manny Pena, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So striding in, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Into the box, Jay Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Brett Gardner now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Judge is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping into the box, Orlando Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is popped up. Munoz shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We've played 2, and Milwaukee's taken a 3-2 lead. Set for the start of the inning, ready for another chance. Torres, he popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, and it's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cain going back at the track, the wall. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Sogard, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Luke Voigt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Jairo Munoz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The pitcher, number 33, Jay Happ.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Happ. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. There is Jerko, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Jed Jerko.
First pitch coming. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Line towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
In now, Manny Pena, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there he goes towards second. That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
So now to the plate, Luis Urias.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. New inning set to get underway. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Hit back toward the mound. Garcia has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. First offering on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Torres. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The second baseman, Eric.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Three and 0 now. Gio Urshela will be next. Three and 0 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back now at the plate, Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devo, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. So here's Avisail Garcia as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. For 1-1. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
At the plate, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam.
Tommy Kingley enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game. Ready now, Orlando Garcia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gardner's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 4 and the Yankees 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ray Black will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ronnie Rodriguez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here it comes. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy.
Mike Tauchman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 39, Mike Tauchman.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 4-4. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Digging in, Luis Urias. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 3-0. Grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still all square at 4 apiece. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey.
To bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Sogard is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next for New York, Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Settling in now, Eric Sogard. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Zach Britton will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One ball, one strike to count. On the year, Garcia is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left as they jump ahead by 3. Is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate now, Jed Jerko. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The Yankees entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit to short.
Torres brings it in.
And there's one away.
The pitcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, Corey
Castanheira will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Castanheira.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hiura, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Brewers 7 and the Yankees 4. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
7-4 the final finish today. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.